Listen, we've been told lies, we've believed them, and we've started telling them to others. It's just insane. Welcome to Nice Life 101, where we talk about all things personal finances, minimalism, and travel. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking about 6 money lies that are keeping so many of us broke. And I bet number 4 will surprise you, definitely will surprise you. And number 5 is a bit controversial, but let's get into it. If you are new here, that makes the two of us, because this is my very first video on this channel. And please don't subscribe yet. Just, give this video a few seconds or minutes. And if you realize that this is the kind of content that would add value to your life, then please go ahead and smash that subscribe button. So let's get right into it. Lie number 1, I need to buy things to be happy. This lie suggests that the material possessions that we buy will actually make us happier. And the truth is, true fulfillment and true joy really comes from experiences, from spending time with your loved ones. And to be honest, these also need money, yeah? You need money to have this. But the thing is, the more expensive what you buy is, it's not directly correlated to how happy you're going to be. Because, you can be and you can actually, feel happier if you take some time, to stroll down the streets with your loved one, eating corn, than, just booking a flight to go to a random country. It's just doesn't mean that you cannot treat your people or your loved ones because you don't have the money that you see people on Instagram have. Lie number 2, I'll make more money in the future, so I don't need to budget. And this actually comes disguised as many things. It might be, I work really hard, I need to enjoy the fruits of my labor. And the one that I actually often use, I really fall prey to it a lot, is I am living an abundance mindset. I just feel like, the more things I put out or the more things I consume might actually attract more. And this is using one good theory in ways that actually can put us in situations where we just spend money on what we don't really need, and we're relying on future income that's not there and which you don't know if it's going to come, can actually lead to overspending and sometimes debt. Budgeting helps you live within your means, and I'm all about intentional spending to make sure that you are really spending on things that are adding value to your life or that of your loved ones. And you should really never ever be in a situation where you spend all of your money, really, God forbid, and you don't even have an emergency fund left. And if you don't know what an emergency fund is, there are ways you can easily calculate what it is or how much it is for you personally or for your family. And if there is any interest in learning more about what this emergency fund is, some people call it the sinking fund and other names. I can take time maybe in the next episode to talk about it. Just let me know in the comment section. Lie number 3, I'll start saving or investing later, or I can't afford to save or invest right now. Well, delaying saving or investing for the future can actually hinder your long-term financial well-being. The power of compound interest is actually where the juice is, because this means that starting early can make a huge difference in building wealth over time. It's easy to believe that, you can afford to save or invest, especially when you're facing financial constraints. However, even the smallest contribution can actually make a big difference. Prioritizing saving and investing, even in the most modest amount, can help build financial security. So the key here is to just allow yourself to exercise on saving and investing right now in the moment. Because if you say, I'll save 10 million in 5 years, it's actually going to be difficult for you. But if you say, I'll save about 1,000 every day, that's actually more viable. That's actually likely to happen. Lie number 4, save as much of your money in a savings account. Lies, like incredible award-winning lies. This one should actually get an Oscar for how good it is, because it's so easy to believe. But the thing is, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to put this, but even if you had your money in the highest interest savings account, eventually it's going to be eaten up by inflation. You should only save the money that's actually your emergency fund. All the other surplus should actually be doing the work for you. It should be out and about, actually doing, boss moves for you. Line number 5. Just focus on yourself. Work harder. Be a strong, independent woman or human. Well, I know this might raise a few eyebrows, but there is a reason why, as human beings, we've lived in tribes for millennials. Not millennials. Yes, you know what I mean. There's a reason why we've lived like this for so long, because we are not meant to be living by ourselves and just being self-sufficient. The widespread concept of the super individualist capitalism-driven society is not the solution in my own view, because think of it. If you take a new roommate, you're going to save on rent. If you use the knowledge or the connections or the networks of your friends, you're likely going to get a new job, you're going to get new clients, you're going to learn more things. And if, for example, you move in with your friend or best friend or boyfriend or girlfriend or spouse and decide to actually use one car, that's 50% that you are saving on fuel, on car maintenance, on all these silly little things that go expenses that come with owning a vehicle. Just do an audit of your life, see whether there are things that you can leverage that others have that you don't have to actually be able to spend less or earn more. We are definitely not taking this lie in the new year. Let's collectively agree, guys, that we are not going to subscribe to this madness of, I'm self-sufficient. Tell your friends to support you. And, by the way, if you're still here, consider giving this video a like and this channel a subscribe, because it really helps this content get far.
Tell your friends to pull up.
Lie number 6, which is the last one for this video, is debt is a normal part of life. Guys, this is insane. Well, while some forms of debt, such as mortgage, student loans, may be unavoidable, considering all debt as normal can actually lead to excessive borrowing. We all know these people who are like, give me ijana wama igihumbi. Kwangiza kabazo, like it's always the same person who has a kabazo, that always needs money, because we kind of live a life that normalizes debt, and this can actually really hurt your financial health. So in the new year, minimizing or managing your debt should really be your first priority. And as soon as you get your paycheck, you should actually make sure that you make step towards paying your debt. Don't just go out and about eating people's money. Anyway, kidding. This video is not about pointing fingers. We are all here to learn, and learning about personal finances can help you upgrade and actually help you live your best life. If you stayed with me for this long, consider giving this video a like, and down below subscribe, because that simple tap actually is a way to support us creators that are doing free content on here on YouTube, and it allows this video to actually reach more people. This is Nice Life 101, and I'm here for you, darling. You are ready and willing to open the door to your best life. See you in the next episode.